In short, fuck Godzilla Jr. Anyway, now we might as well just go straight into the worst Godzilla movies, and it has to be from the classic era of Godzilla because, to be honest, all the ones from 1985 on are pretty solid. We're not counting the TriStar one.
Yeah.
We're not counting that. For me, the worst Godzilla movie has to be Godzilla versus the Smog Monster.
Yeah, that one. I don't know where they were trying to go with that. Like, just nature, really? Is this what we're going into? We're not even really caring about Godzilla. You know what Godzilla symbolizes, right?
A lot of money. That's what Godzilla represents, money.
It was going green. Can't argue with that. Had a green message. Yeah. We're going economic, going hippie. During the hippie time.
This is not Godzilla. This is fucking Captain Planet.
Yeah.
This is something Captain Planet would fight. And what is hilarious is Godzilla's fighting a giant turd. That is literally what the Smog Monster is. It's a big pile of shit. That's all the Smog Monster is. It has eyes for some reason. And not to mention this has probably the weirdest scene in Godzilla history. Godzilla turning around, bending down, and shooting himself like a rocket with his own breath. He's blowing so hard that it lifts him off the ground and sends him flying. I am not making that up. Like one of the weirdest scenes since Godzilla did the drop kick. But that's mine. What would you say is the worst?
Now that I remember, it would be Godzilla's Revenge, because, like you said, it has nothing to do with Godzilla, and you're going into a Godzilla movie.
The only good thing about the movie is they have kind of a new, interesting monster in it.
But
That's
you're
about
still there for a Godzilla movie.
Yeah. Also, hour and a half. So, hour and a half of a obnoxious kid. Which, I just remember him humping the car. Not literally humping the car, it just looked like it. He's like on the hood of a car, bouncing up and down. He was humping the car. Yeah, that's the image of this movie. Also, who did Godzilla get his revenge on?
No one.
Why did he even call it Godzilla's Revenge?
It was a hook, title hook.
I mean, I don't
Hook and
get it.
grab.
But this Godzilla vs. Sea Monster, that's another bad one. Just, again, it was made for King Kong, and as I established, King Kong equals lightning. Worst monster. I already said what I think is the worst monster. That has to be King Caesar because he doesn't do shit. But just worst monster, like in design, if it's completely incompetent.
I can't recall. I actually have to do.
This is the one with that giant lobster.
The sea monster.
Yeah, that is the worst monster.
You want to know the only time they ever brought him back? It's just so super soldiers can kill him in Final Wars.
Yeah.
They just brought him back in Final Wars so a bunch of super soldiers can kill him. That's how much they give a shit about the lobster monster. Yeah, right? They couldn't have him like. He didn't destroy shit either. Like, he couldn't even stomp on a red lobster or anything.
No, they just said, no, we hate this. It was a fuck up. Get rid of it now.
Yeah. Die in fire.
Yeah.
So, why is Megagyrus still around? Megagyrus was another one of those robot ones.
I remember.
It was in Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla.
It has the like drill for like the face.
I still got running blanks. No?
It was like a Mechagodzilla looking thing, but had a drill for like a face.
Oh, I think it's slightly coming back.
Yeah, all he did was get impaled by Space Godzilla. That's all he did. Probably the worst Godzilla monster. I mean, when it comes to track record, is actually Ghidorah.
Always getting its ass beat.
Ghidorah got his ass kicked in every movie.
Yeah?
But to be fair, he always got his ass kicked because he was always outnumbered. He got strangled by Junior. His little puff rings that he shoots out of his mouth. That's how lame Ghidorah is. He gets strangled out by Godzilla Jr.
That is pretty lame.
Yeah. But
Even though it's like supposedly supposed to be the most evil monster.
yeah, or one of the most powerful.
Yeah.
Then you have no, this guy's not bad or anything. It's just you only see him once, and that is trying to remember. It was in the Godzilla 2000. It was the monster in Godzilla 2000.
Oh, that one that like ate things like.
But he was partially ate Godzilla.
Yeah,
It was Orga or something like that.
yeah, something like that.
Mhm.
Something with an O.
It was unique, but it's the only time you ever saw that
Saw it.
monster.
Yep, only in that one movie.
Which I don't know. When I saw the Mutos in the new Godzilla movie, I thought Orca. You know, they just kind of had that same general look. That, or if you ever saw fucking Cloverfield, but we'll get to horrible monster designs in a minute. Because if we went by looks, I think the Mutos lose immediately. Just
They're
nah.
so bland, and like,
Just
linear.
generic.
Yeah.
That's this thing. America sucks at making giant monsters. Because we just keep using the same design.
Well,
Cloverfield, Super 8, now Godzilla 2014.
I mean, Pacific Rim wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Monsters.
Yeah, but you can't
But
tell me
that's-
that was not inspired by Godzilla movies.
Of course it was. It's freaking what's his name, Guillermo del Toro. He loves Japanese films.
Yeah, so at least they look good in that one.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm trying to think of like bad designs for a monster.
Like overall,
Yeah, I think Ghidra is not Ghidra. I think Gigan is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck is Gigan? What is he? He has like a blade saw on his stomach. He has like a saw blade on his stomach. Hooks for hands. I don't know who's dumber looking, him or Megalon. 'Cause, okay, at least Megalon has like drills.
they're both pretty bad.
You know who's awesome though? Mega Ghidra. Not Ghidra. I keep. Sorry, that was my phone. Not Mega Ghidra. What was his name? Mega Gigan.
Yeah.
In Final Wars, he had chainsaw hands. So.
You can't beat that.
Can't beat that.
Like
Freaking.
shot out and came back.
All he just needed was a shotgun. All he needed was the real shotgun.
In the chest. Why not? Chainsaw, they'll wear a shotgun in the chest, because, you know, fuck it, why not?
Bruce Campbell, this shit.
Yeah.
Oh god, I watched an interview with Bruce Campbell recently. It's just the funniest thing. But getting back to what we were talking about, poor monster designs. Then there's bad, and then there's a lot of generic. Like Rodan is just a giant
It's just a
pterodactyl,
pterodactyl.
but
Yeah.
nothing too goofy, but nothing bad about it. It's
No.
kind of like,
Yeah.
It's like, there was one where it's just a dinosaur. That's all it is. It's just like a T-Rex. I can't remember what it was called, but he's only been in like 2 movies. One of them was a cameo. The other one, he just popped in at the end of Destroy All Monsters. It did a drop kick, and that was it. But not, not as legendary as Godzilla's drop kick. Guess it was all in the tail. But there was like what 2 death butterflies.
Yeah. There was one, I believe. Or, no, there's 2. There was one in the later films. It was.
Both of these were in the later films. Both of these
yeah.
were the Millennium films.
This one was like right before Final Wars. It was like
Yeah.
second or third movie before.
No, because the second, third was it was Tokyo SOS. Before that, it was Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. Even
Yeah.
though that would have been 3.
Practically, yeah.
And I think it would have been right before
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
It depends on when
I just don't
All Out
remember
Attack
its
came
name.
out.
I just remember it grew in like the sewage system. It came from like another galaxy or something like that.
Yeah.
And like this kid got the egg and like threw it into the sewage system of the city, and there's just like a bunch of them growing around.
Yeah. So they like their flying monsters. I am actually surprised there's not one where it kind of looks like Godzilla will go away. I just thought it was probably the coolest design ever.
What?
Destroya!
Destroya. Yeah.
Destroya had the coolest design. He just looked like something off of a metal album. That's what he looked like. He looked like he should be like partying with Dio.
Destroya. Like
He looks like the devil, basically.
I have to Google that.
And
Never-
there was another weird monster design was the plant one.
Badalantis.
Yeah, Badalantis.
Badalantis was
Just
pretty
a giant,
unique.
like flower, but it was like
It was kind of like Audrey
yeah.
from Little Shop of Horrors. That was another one that was designed. That design came from a contest. I didn't know the whole movie was. They had a whole contest around the movie. They had a contest for somebody to create a plot for a Godzilla movie, and they came up with a really weird one.
Huh.
So that one was kind of another fan-made one. Well, not really fan-made, but you know, of course, it does not match the coolness that is Jet Jaguar. Does Badalantis have his own theme song? Hell no. But Jet Jaguar does. Jet Jaguar 2015. I'm calling it now.
No.
Yeah. I can think of some weird monster designs, but a lot of them are not from Godzilla. A lot of them are from Gigan. Or not Gigan. From
Gamera.
Gamera.
Yeah.
Like the squid with the needle head.
Yeah.
The like sword shark thing.
Yeah, that weird ass one, like it was so weird, just
Keep
creepy.
in
Have to be
mind.
fucked up on drugs to think of stuff
Keep in
like
mind. Well, have you seen Gamera?
that. No.
It's a giant turtle with that is rocket
Oh.
propelled.
Oh yeah.
And not kidding, it's propelled by farts. Literally propelled by farts. They don't say it like that, but that is basically what it is. He is powered by gas. And look, I'll make fun of Gamera. I fucking love Gamera. I think he's like one of the most unique monsters out there, but it is still a stupid design.
Yeah.
The fucking giant turtle or a giant lizard.
With
Those are
tusk.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giant turtle with tusk.
Yeah, those are two options for the most. I think one of the most renowned monster movies are them two.
Yeah, all his body parts suck into his shell, and rockets shoot out. Also, he has like a death cannon in his chest. That's more in the Millennium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The later one.
Yeah. Well, we're out of time for this segment, so we'll be right back.